Bowen. Bowen holds it up, 1:30 remaining. Angoon has the lead. Bowen looks inside to Hawk. Lob pass inside to Hawk. Hawk with position on Cato. Loop pass inside to Johnson. Johnson puts it up and in. Assist to Hawk. Basket for Johnson. 44-40. Angoon leads. Scan with the ball. Pitch out to Benson. Benson loses the handle. Benson recovers. Top of the key. Ellis. Ellis right side to Scan. Scan inside to Benson. Benson stops. Flicks inside to... Oh! Looks like a block. Bowen with the ball. He fouls with the body. And to the line goes Bussey. 2 on Bowen. 4. Oh, sorry. 2 on Bowen. To the line goes Bussey. Wilbert into the game for Ellis. And Ellis, boy, they have the speeds just coming off that bench. You go Wilbert to Ellis, and you don't lose too much. You got some world. You bet. First shot is up and good for the coach. Plus Don Bussey at the line. He eyes the basket for a second shot. It's up. It's on the way. It's no good. Too deep. Bussey gets the rebound. Power move inside. It's up off the board. They wave off the shot. It's on the drive on Joseph. No basket. Bussey will go back to the line. Joseph picks up the foul, and that is Frank Joseph's 4th. And this is just the first half. I'm sorry, his 3rd. No problem. No problem. Gamble back into the game. And, Terry? What's the foul situation on Gamble? Okay, good. Okay. Bussey at the line. Free throws up. It's on the way. It's no good. Bowen with the rebound. Williams brings it up the floor. 57 seconds remaining. Angoon leads by 2. Left side, Williams with the ball, top of the key, pitches out to Gamble. Gamble 10 feet out from the top of the circle. Right side to Bowen. Bowen pitches to the corner. Bowen holds the ball high above his head, looks in the low post to Johnson. Johnson has it tipped away. Red ball, that's Angoon. As Angoon wears red, Klawock wears white. 39 seconds remain in the game, 44-42, I'm sorry. In the Hawk. Hawk, a lob pass inside to Bowen. Beautiful inbound play. The basket's missed by Bowen. Benson picks up the rebound. He kicks it up the floor to Scan. Scan across the Bears, the mid-court line, left side to Wilburn. Wilburn drives the basket. Stops, strides inside, back out to Cato. Cato pumps. It's stolen away by Williams. Williams on the breakaway. From behind. He hasn't taken it. They call the charge. We have an injury down at the... They call the travel. We have a man down. They call the traveling call. We have a man down, but he's quickly up. That's Wilburn. Klawock will inbounds with 20 seconds to go. They'll have an opportunity to tie it before we go into the locker room. Ball comes up the floor for Wilburn. Wilburn brings the toss, beats his man, pitches off to Bussey, puts it up. He's going to be fouled by Hawk. Great drive and dish by Wilburn. He set up the whole thing. He split 2 men at the top of the key. Hawk came toward him. He dished off to Bussey. Hawk was caught with his hands in his pocket, had no choice but to foul, prevented the basket, but Bussey goes to the line for 2. 13 seconds remaining. Coach Bussey puts the first shot up. It's on the way. It's no good. 13 seconds remain. He'll have 1 shot. We have a capacity crowd here. Few seats here and there. Second shot's up. It's on the way. It's good. 44-43. Someone will go in with the lead. 13 seconds remain. Inbound pass to Gamble. 12. 11, still start on the clock. Inbound to Hawk. Hawk brings the pass mid-court to Bowen. Bowen stops. Pops. It's on the way. Bounds off. Still good. Bussey with the rebound. 3, 2, 1. That's the buzzer. 44-43. Angoon leads an exciting first half. And back to the station.
Guess what? The video cache in the Nugget Mall now has stereo cassettes for your listening pleasure. Our growing selection includes the current albums on Billboard's Top 50, your favorite pop, rock, and country artists, movie soundtracks, and a large selection of Disney storybook tapes. Come pick your favorite artist and ask about our offer to get 1 cassette free when you buy 10. That's the video cache in the Nugget Mall.
Operators of fine dining or fast food establishments will welcome the Esper 7700 electronic cash register from Barrett Office Products. It simplifies all procedures, from printed order copies to the kitchen to speed, accuracy, and control behind the bar or at your cashier station. A training mode helps qualify new employees, and a well-designed keyboard arrangement assures ease of operation. It fits your needs exactly. See the Esper 7700 at Barrett Office Products on Old Dairy Road next to Budget Liquor.
Alaska Corporation welcomes all teams and out-of-town visitors to the 39th Annual Gold Medal Basketball Tournament. Alaska Corporation is pleased to bring you a part of it.
We'll crate up this fresh, long-lasting produce for travel, too. While you're there, don't forget to take advantage of the freezer wrapping and packaging of Foodland's incomparable meats. And you can pick up something for lunch from the warm deli section to go with your personally built salad from Foodland's unique salad bar. Foodland, something for everyone. Juneauite to visitor, it's Foodland in the Foodland Shopping Center downtown.
And now at the gymnasium, Terry McGee's ready to start the second half for it's Mike Benson in the ball game, along with Sam Thomas. I think I got him right. I do. Bussy, Wilburn, and Scan. For Angoon, it's the original starters. Johnson, Joseph with the ball, takes it down, fake, steps inside, puts it to the 12-footer, no good, rebound down Bussy. Off to Benson, back to Wilburn. Wilburn will bring it down floor. Norm Scan calls for it. Wilburn gives it out to him. Wilburn, or not, or rather Scan off to Benson. Benson shot is up, and we're going to call underneath. 3 seconds. The foul is on Bussy, and that is 4th personal on him, 4 on Stegan, and Klawock has got problems. Jack Cato will have to come in and play the rebound role. 44-43. It is Angoon by 1. Out on top, Ivan Gamble with the ball. He set up Kenny Johnson. Left additional lane. Turns around. 13-footer in the air. Tip back on the floor. Wilburn's got it. 2-on-1. He's driving. Drives to right. Lays it up. Sets it down. And Ivan Gamble, wise enough to know he couldn't stop him, let him go rather than draw the foul. Because they can't afford to have Gamble in foul trouble. All the way to the right-hand baseline. Up a little 8-footer. He gets it down. Ivan says, right back in your face, too, Jack. 46-45, Angoon's ahead by 1. Long pass, Benson, left-hand baseline. He's got the 12-footer, doesn't take it in the lane. Little hook pass is broken up. They read that one all the way. Comes up Bowen, hands off to Joseph. Frank Joseph, right down the lane. He's being hawked, gives underneath. Kenny Johnson, clear off the glass, hit for 2. Nice turnaround move, pass off the turnaround move from Frank Joseph, and Kenny Johnson broke to the open spot. 48-45. 3 points to lead for Angoon. Out on top with a long one-hander and getting it down is Norman Scan. Remember when he came up here as a kid, not all that long ago, 9 tournaments ago, that's all. That's not that long ago. Right, fresh out of Ketchikan High School. Johnson in the low post, bounce pass underneath, bent for Hawk, back out to Hawkins, back out to Johnson, and 3 seconds on Randy Hawk. And into the ball game now comes Jack Cato. They got to get Bussy out of there with the 4 personals. Cato will be their jumper. Jack used to be able to jump right to the ceiling, had some knee surgery, and we don't know how much that took out of his ability to get up in the air. Benson on the outside, far side, on top to Norman Scan. Scan now, looking to get loose against the zone. Can't do it. Out to Wilbur. He knows how to get loose. Shoot the 25-footer. Won't go. Off by Hawk. To Gamble. Quickly over the 10-second line. Looks in. Stops up. Fires a 14-footer. Off the rim. Tip back out to Ivan Gamble. On top to Joseph. In the lane. Little shovel scoop. Shot in on the, and a nice rebound by Cato. Got the position off to Wilbur, and they got a 3-on-1. Wilbur drives underneath. Scan left-hand side. Blew the lay-in. Rebound pulled off by Joseph over the 10-second line. And Ivan Gamble says, hey, they're back. Set it up. Let's do it the way we're supposed to do it. Holds it over his head. Gives off right-hand side to Joseph. Joseph moves inside. And he's whipped out of the ball by Wilburn. Off to Scan. Scan waiting for help. He's got Cato on the right weak side. Lays it up on the quick break lay-in. And Norman Scan just threw both defenders to him. Little lookout pass. He saw Cato coming and gave it to him. And jockeying underneath, we get a foul in there on Sam Thomas. That's his second. That'll be 2 team fouls here in the second half. Right on, babe. And to the free, and it won't be free throw line. We've got a lead now by Klawock, and I missed it. It's 49-48. Angoon with a chance to get back on top. Right-hand side, Joseph. Joseph now looks in the big man. Can't get him. Out to Gamble. Back to Joseph. 25-footer. No good. About 3 steps past his range. There's a quick break again. He gets the man underneath. It's Benson. He gets the lay-in. Speed pass. It came from Cato. Half court to Wilburn and all the way down to Benson. Now Benson Hawk on the ball, commits a foul. That's his first. That's 3 team fouls here against Klawock in the early going. We've got 17 minutes left this ball game. It's a 3-point lead now for Klawock, 51-48. Ivan Gamble in the lane. Right-handed edge, puts up the 14-footer, gets the bounce, and it goes in. That's confidence. That's the shooter's bounce. 51-50. Klawock leads by 1. Out on top, Scan with a long one-hander. No good. Rebound tip by Cato right to the waiting hands of Joseph. Joseph up over the 10-second line. Jump, speed, left. Ivan Gamble comes in 1 step. He's fouled in there by Wilburn. Wilburn got him across the wrist. For Wilburn, that's 2 personals, and that's 14 fouls, and Angoon will put the ball into play underneath the right-hand edge of the free throw lane, the offensive free throw lane. Greg Bowen will inbound the ball. Into the backcourt is Gamble, but it comes right inside Kenny Johnson. Turns it around, puts up the glass, to get it. Kicked out by Hawk to Joseph. He puts it up, and he's fouled by Benson. And that's Benson's second, and that's 5 quick team fouls against Klawock. No team fouls against Unit. Klawock leads at 51-50. Frank Joseph at the line to shoot 2. Fouled in the act of shooting. And this is what they call the rookies. First-year starting guard. Actually, no, yeah, he played a lot last year. Last year was the first year Albert Kukash went into the old-timers bracket. 51-51. Point is the lead for Klawock. Joseph's shot is on the way. Back good, no good. A little anxious, I think. Now Joseph at the line again. 16:28 to play. Ding-dong basketball game, back and forth, battle. That was a tie ball game at 51. Frank Joseph getting it down. Norm Scan down the line for Klawock over the 10-second line. Off to Wilburn, 25-footer. Wilburn! 53-51. Wilburn with 2 from way outside against the zone. Hawk and Ivan Gamble. Gamble against, and Wilburn charges a screen set in there by Greg Bowen. That's 3 on Wilburn, and we make it 16 fouls. On the next one, Angoon gets the 1-1. Got the 1-1. Well, I learned from Steve Agdab. You have to say he does, but I may one of these days. Ivan Gamble out on top for Angoon, far side. Pulling up Johnson, inside Hawk. Out of the free throw line. Gamble up, little soft one-hander, no good. Rebound tip by Johnson, and he's fighting for it. It's out of bounds. It will be Klawock's basketball. Klawock leads at 53-51, and they're doing it with subs on the floor. Cato and Benson and Thomas. Norm Scan right inside, in the post. Turnaround for Thomas is checked. He saves in. The take it to the backcourt. It'll be over and back. Gamble just wants to go for it, and it was knocked out of bounds. Pete Wilburn just knocked it out of bounds, Ed Wilburn, and one ref says, no, it's going to Angoon, and the other ref said, no, you missed it. The first ref says, well, it was a jump ball, and the crowd down there that saw it does not like the call. In fact, I don't either. I think that's ego tipping myself. They didn't see it. You're supposed to admit when you make a mistake. So Benson will jump against Hawk. Ivan Gamble says, let's set this up, calls Frank Joseph. Get on, protect that other side. Hawk looking for who to go to, tips it back to Joseph. Angoon controls, right inside Greg Bowen. Lob pass inside, Hawk. Turns to the right, fires it, turn around, good. Nice move, take right. Went left, 53 all. We got a tie again. Left-hand corner, Benson with the ball. Moves to the baseline. Can't get it off. It's the feedback out. Wilburn's in the lane. The throw one-handed up. A little close for him. Rebound by Ivan Gamble on the track. Gamble up ahead quickly to Kenny Johnson. Kenny Johnson drops off to Joseph. Joseph, a 14-foot turnaround. No good. Nice rebound, Greg Bowen. They're going to get him over the back. For Greg Bowen, that is personal foul number 3. That's the first team foul against Angoon. I know. I thought so, too. That crowd on that side didn't like it at all. It's all tied up at 53. Norm Scan with the ball. We've 15 minutes and 5 seconds to play. Scan in the lane. Thomas into the round, fires, and we get a foul on Randy Hawk. That's 3 on Hawk. He's going to have to be careful. That's 2 team fouls. It will be Klawock out of bounds. That was not a shooting foul. But Klawock still with a chance to convert. They've had two, and they haven't made it. You don't go that long with them. Wilburn from 25. In there! When Ed Wilburn's got the feeling, you can just know it's going to go. Ivan Gamble against Wilburn. Being hot. Goes right inside Joseph. He's got a 20-footer. No good. Rebound underneath. Pulled off by Cato. What a nice jumper. Off to Ed Wilburn. Wilburn now around Joseph. Drives. Into the free throw line. Turns, fakes. He'll hand off to Thomas. Out on top, Scan. Right inside Wilburn. Same shot, same spot. That one didn't go. Rebound off to Randy Hawk. Gives to Gamble. Right-hand side. It's Greg Bowen. Fires it up. No good. Tips his rebound on the floor. Picked up by Wilburn, and it was Greg's to have, and he didn't realize it. Right-hand side to Scan. Scan feeds left. Jumping Jack Cato's got his jump shot down from 16 feet. 57 to 53. 4-point lead. Angoon calls a timeout. Time in for the sponsors.
Are you looking for good entertainment tonight? The Video Cache in the Nugget Mall has just the answer. Rent a video cassette player and watch some good movies in the comfort of your own home. The Video Cache has lots of new video players for rent and a library of more than 1,700 movies to choose from. So stop by the Video Cache and pick up movies like Red Dawn, Police Academy, Buckaroo Banzai, Rhinestone, Woman in...
Sealaska Corporation welcomes all teams and out.
Jumping Jack Cato's got his jump shot down from 16 feet. 57 to 53. 4-point lead. Angoon calls a timeout. Time in for the sponsors.
Are you looking for good entertainment tonight? The Video Cache in the Nugget Mall has just the answer. Rent a video cassette player and watch some good movies in the comfort of your own home. The Video Cache has lots of new video players for rent and a library of more than 1,700 movies to choose from. So stop by the Video Cache and pick up movies like Red Dawn, Police Academy, Buckaroo Banzai, Rhinestone, Woman in Red, Purple Rain, Beat Street, The Natural, Romance in the Stone, The Last Starfighter.
Sealaska Corporation welcomes all teams and out-of-town visitors to the 39th Annual Gold Medal Basketball Tournament. Sealaska Corporation is pleased to bring you a part of this tournament. Sealaska Corporation joins with all other local and statewide Native organizations in urging you to take time to study the 1991 issues. Sealaska, a growing tradition.
The gymnasium. It will be Angoon's ball. They trail by 4, 57 to 53. 14:02 to play in the game. Ivan Gamble, right-hand side. Kenny Johnson moves down one step, puts the one-hand rub in and out. No good. Rebound. Underneath comes up Norman Scan. No quick break as Frank Joseph puts a little pressure on him. Scan will bring it over right-hand side to Benson. Mike Benson giving off in the corner to Thomas. Out to Jack Cato. Up for that jumper again. Cato, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Randy Hawk, and he's fouled in there. And the fouler is Wilburn. And that's 4 on Wilburn. And that's 17 fouls. John Ellis quickly into the ball game. Wilburn's got 4. Stegan's got 4. Bussey's got 4. And yet there's Klawock with almost a complete second 5 out there. Norman Scan's the only starter, and they've got a 4-point lead. Now it's a 3-point lead. Randy Hawk gets it down. 57 to 54. 13:40 to play. A long time to go in this basketball game. Randy Hawk again. Nice soft touch. Front rim. No good. Rebound tip back. Controlled by Bowen. Turns around. Fires. And hits an air ball. That's a little far out for him. And he fired off of a bump from one of his own players. The lead is still, it should be 57. Yeah, 57-54. Cato with the ball. Looks in. Goes cross court to Mike Benson. Benson holds it up. Moves a step out, looks in at Thomas, gives a scan now looks at Ellis. Ellis inside, plays it up, no good. Rebound pulled off by Bowen, up court quickly. Bowen all the way, puts it up, no good. Gets the edge of the backboard, also a foul. Pulled off by Norman Scan. Scan drives, left-hand side, Cato to the baseline. Ellis doesn't take it. He had it. He's just going to wait for the rebounder set up. In the ball, in the lane, right-hand side. Now Ellis has got it, uses the glass and gets it down. John Ellis is an excellent ball player. Long pass down to Joseph underneath. He hurries the shot, can't get it. Turns around, fires it. Checked by Mike Benson. Benson off to Ellis. Ellis to Norman Scan. Scan says, slow her down. We got a 5-point lead, 59-54. 12 and a half minutes to play in the ball game. Driving, Thomas up off the glass and he gets it. So Sam Silk Thomas takes it 61-54. Angoon is just in too much of a hurry. Scoop pass into Randy Hawk. Should have got the pass. Didn't do it. Off the floor by Ellis. Ellis driving. Lays it up. He doesn't get the bucket. He'll get a foul from, or rather, Ivan Gamble draws a foul. That's his first personal. That's right. And once again, Ivan Gamble, that's his first, right. 3 team fouls. It'll be a shooting foul, but that's right. Ivan Gamble grabbed him so he wouldn't get hurt. Out comes Benson. In comes Mills. So Tommy Mills in the ball game now for Klawock. Ellis at the free throw line. 61-54. The shot's on the way, and it's 62-54. For Ellis, this is his second gold medal, and boy, they should have played him more last year. They'd have gone a lot further. An 8-point lead, and Ellis' shot is on the way. It's a 9-point lead. Winners bracket game. 63-54, 9-point lead with the ball. Far side, Kenny Johnson moves the free throw in, and he's fouled in there. And that's Thomas who gets him, Sam Thomas. That is his third personal, and it will be Kenny Johnson to the free throw line. And Johnson, who had 14 points, I think, in the first half, or 16 points, has had 1 bucket here in the second. At the line, puts it up, on the way, swish! 63-55. They got to get a little more involved in their offense, I think. That's right. They're not getting it to him. Second shot's on the way, and it's in. 63-56. Leads down to 7 with the ball. Norman Scan walking over the 10-second line. Well, that's right. Well, Angoon's been in the zone most of the game. Right-hand side, Ellis back out on top. Norman Scan. Scan will just take it. Jack Cato works the baseline, left-hand side. Ellis says, hey, clock's on our side. Not that much, really. High post is Thomas. Right-hand to Ellis. Out top to Scan. He's got the 20-footer. Back rim, no good. Good rebound, Jack Cato. Fake, scoop underhand, no good. Rebound down by Bowen. Bowen trying to get the ball up court in a hurry. Bounces it off of the leg of Cato, and it's just out of bounds. Angoon. Ivan Gamble over the 10-second line to Kenny Johnson. Johnson goes left, still now in the man-to-man for Klawock, and Jack Cato fouls Hawk. That's his first, so that's a 1-on-1, and Randy Hawk, a good free throw shooter, moves to the free throw line. It's a 63-56 lead to play with 11:16, for Klawock with 11:16 to play in the game. Who's excited? Shots up, bouncing, no good. Rebound tipped and saved by Bowen. Put up by Johnson. It goes down. He draws the foul. We'll take a look. I think that is on Sam Thomas. It could be on Jack Cato. We do know Kenny Johnson got it down at 63-58. He can cut the lead to 4. That was on Thomas. Or rather, on Thomas. Shot is up. Shot is good. I mean, it's on Mills. I'm sorry, Terrence, if I led you astray. It's a 4-point difference now. Angoon making the run back. Ellis holds the ball up on the far side. Brings it out, being hot. Goes inside, but bringing it into the lane. Comes out of the lane. Scoop pass out to Mills. To Scan. Mills at the point. Being hot. Comes left. Gives to Ellis. Ellis now around his man. Brings it to center court. Goes right to Norman Scan. The post is Thomas up high. Cato down low. Mills moves in, gives to Cato in the corner, back out, takes on to Ellis. Ellis takes the center court, moves around one man, comes back out on top, being hawked by Ivan Gamble, gives off to Mills. Mills holds up over his head, goes around Gamble, free throw line, it's on the floor, but saved in there. Goes right-hand side to Thomas, tipped by Ivan Gamble and picked up by Greg Bowen. He feeds up to Gamble, Ivan Gamble over the 10-second line. Left-hand side to Johnson, to the baseline, to the jump shot, to no good, to rebound, Hawk puts it up and gets it down, 63-61. Randy Hawk with 2 from off the offensive board. 10 minutes and 4 seconds to play. Getting ready to come in on one of the big men with the ball inside. Almost talked out of his Thomas. Saved by Ellis. On the baseline, Cato, turnaround, heave is no good. Rebound down by Greg Bowen. Angoon's got the ball and a chance to tie it up. 9:44 to play in the game. On top, Ivan Gamble to Joseph. Joseph back to Gamble on top. Over to Randy Hawk, left-hand side. Hawk being checked by Cato. On top goes back, rotates back to Kenny Johnson. He'll put up the 18-footer and get it down. And it's all tied up. 63-63. Honey, and this is a great game. With the ball and a move-in foul on Frank Joseph, I believe. Yes, 3-0, and that's 5. Frank Joseph is fouled out of here. And we get Roger Williams. Oh, there is 4th. Well, those little tiny ones, I can't tell them in the first half because I couldn't read them. But they still haul Joseph out and bring in Johnson, or rather Roger Williams. Williams hawking the ball. It's off his leg, out of bounds. It remains 63-63, and it remains Klawock's basketball. There are only 4 team fouls on Angoon, and Klawock, and already Angoon is shooting the 1-on-1. Wilburn with the ball. Bussy is back in also. Left-hand side, they go to Mills. Mills looks at Thomas. Comes out to Ellis. Right-hand side, Wilburn. Wilburn, no shot there. Go on top to Ellis. Ellis, right-hand side. Now Wilburn's got it. Drives the baseline with a 12-footer. It's no good. Rebound tip once taken by Wilburn. Free throw line. Lean-in jumper. Can't get the roll. Down by Bowen. Bowen will hand off to Johnson. Or to Williams, rather. Roger Williams. To Ivan Gamble. Gamble over the 10-second line. Gives to Kenny Johnson. Johnson says, set it up, you guys. I feel a shot coming on. Out on top to Ivan Gamble. In on the high post. Randy Hawk all the way around. Baseline. Lays up. Gets the roll on the rim. 65-63. Did it single-handed. 2 points and Angoon's got the lead back. 6-5, 6-3. John Ellis. Into Thomas. Thomas turns around. Back to Ellis. Jump shot from the free throw line. In and out. No good. Rebound down. Randy Hawk for Angoon. He'll give it to Ivan Gamble. Gamble will bring it up over the 10-second line. To center court. Stop. Look. Comes right to Williams. Back to Gamble. Into Kenny Johnson. Has to bounce it back out to Gamble. Gamble gets the screen. No drive there. Comes out to Greg Bowen. Bowen gives to Gamble. To Kenny Johnson. 20-footer. No good. Rebound Bowen. Puts it up. No good. Rebound on the floor. Fighting. It's on the floor. Picked up by Ellis off the side. Drives. Has to stop up as Ivan Gamble puts the defense on him. Gives out on top. Wilburn with a 25-footer. It's good. Ed Wilburn from outside. It's all tied up at 65, and Ivan Gamble just walked up. We have 7.5 minutes to play exactly in the game. Gamble holds it. In the post. Randy Hawk inside. Turns, fires. No roll. Rebound. Pulled off Kenny Johnson. Turns, fires. No go. Rebound. Hawk puts it up. Won't go. Puts it up again, and it does go. Randy Hawk just stood there and went up till he got it. 67-65, Angoon by 2. Ellis over the 10. Round the man in the lane. Quick pass outside. Wilburn moves to the lane. Gets it to Mills on top. Mills around being Hawk. Off to Ellis on the save. Ellis on the left-hand side. Being Hawk now he gives off to Wilburn. Wilburn, I don't think will shoot. He'll bounce pass left to Mills. Mills looks inside. Back to Wilburn. Far side to Ellison. Comes around, and Ellis is playing the point right now. Directed the ball club. A heady guard. In the corner, Wilburn on its way. No goal. Rebound by the littlest man on the floor. Johnny Ellis is pulled off. On the left-hand side, Wilburn. Back out to Ellis. Right-hand side, Thomas. Ian Hawk takes her off. Looks in. He's got Mills. Mills hook pass underneath. And the player getting it down is Bussy. They pulled the zone out and got Bussy inside. And we didn't even see Bussy sneak back in. It's all tied up at 67. Roger Williams looks up. Set shot. No good. Rebound. Tipped once and taken by Randy Hawk. Knocked out of there by Mills. Tommy Mills knocks it out, but Angoon gets the ball. Hawk made a dangerous mistake for a big man. He brought the ball down. The pass is in to Ivan Gamble. To Kenny Johnson on the line. Scoop pass back out to Roger Williams in the lane. Gives back out to Ivan Gamble. To Kenny Johnson. Got the baseline. Left-hand side. No good. Rebound. Fighting for it. Tipped out of bounds and it goes to Angoon off of Bussy. Hawk did a smart thing. He got backwards and just pushed himself backwards, or else he would have drawn the foul. Passes outside, almost stolen. It is stolen. John Ellis is going to go all the way. Gamble's behind him. He can't get to him. John Ellis, like he was shot out of a gun. 69-67. Angoon leads by 2. right-hand side goes Gamble. Little fadeaway jumper off the rim. No good. Rebound tipped underneath. Fighting for it. Still fighting for it. It's out of bounds. It will be Klawock basketball. Wilburn and we're looking for a timeout. We get the timeout with Klawock leading 69-67.